Oh, hi.
Hi.
I'm not a good DJ. Hi, everyone.
Such a good
Welcome
song.
back, yes, to our very first episode of Pop Culture Primas.
2021, y'all.
2021. We are screen recording this, and I excuse that noise because I'm gonna take my mic off and
hold it like you're a host.
Like professional that I am. Hi.
How are you?
Oh, I'm great. How are you?
How's 2021 treating you so far?
You know, it's good. The last week of 2020 was fun with my accident.
Oh, that's right. Oh.
My poor car got rear-ended by a semi, but everyone was fine. We were at a red light, and they were going like 5 miles an hour. So, but
5 miles an hour, but did some damage.
Severe damage, yes. But other than that, thriving.
Yes.
How about you?
Yes, I've actually have woken up early before work to do a little workout. It's nothing that's going to show any results by any means, but I've been working out in the mornings, and I've been taking iron pills, which I've realized I've probably been missing because I'm not as tired as I used to be.
Nice.
That's all it was. Iron. I needed to take iron. Because I'd wake up so exhausted, just feeling like wanting to cry because I did not want to get out of bed. Like, that's how tired I was. Like, I wanted to sit there and cry. But since I've been taking iron pills, I feel like a whole new person. Like, I'm still a little tired, but I'm not exhausted, which is great.
I have, like, these emergency packets. It's, like, the Target brand, but it's, like, vitamin B12 and, like, all the other vitamin B complexes. And I'll take that every now and then, and I feel like a brand new human. I'm like, okay, this is all we need is just some supplements.
Yes.
Just to feel normal.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I was just taking multivitamins every night, but you need more than that.
Mm-hmm.
You need more than that. So I feel great. So far, 2021 is off to a decent start. Hopefully it stays that way.
Yes. I don't think I set any, like, hard and fast resolutions for myself. But I do want to start working out. Like you said, like, you're, like, making time to work out. And I want to do something that where I don't necessarily want to see results. I just want to feel better about, like, my health.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. I definitely feel better. I'm not, because at work I would, like, we have so many snacks, all the chips and candies and stuff like that. I've stopped the snacking. I've tried to. I do make my smoothies in the mornings. Just, I'm trying.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Just gotta try. I'm trying.
Yeah. I feel like I've taken a step backwards when it comes to eating. I feel like we're eating out, like, a ton. It's only because I don't have a kitchen right now. Like, I have a kitchen.
That's understandable.
So, but no, exciting things with my floor is getting redone. Yes. So that's a thing. We're literally living in our living room. Like, everything's in the living room. So we're, like, living in a studio apartment. And I know Lincoln's getting tired of it, but we can move back in the rooms probably this week. And then
nice.
go to the living room. So I'm excited about that.
Nice.
But we have some things to talk about.
Yes.
On.
Let's get into it.
Okay. So this is something that you had sent me, and I was like, what the F? Olivia Wilde and Harry Styles.
What the F? What is happening?
I don't know. So they're doing a movie together.
Yes.
Okay.
And I've read that, so they started in the fall, and I read that her and Jason Sudeikis were still together for the most part.
Yeah.
So he was, like, completely surprised by the announcement of her relationship with him. But and then also reading that Jason Sudeikis is hoping that it's just a phase, that they could work it out again. I don't know what to believe. I mean, I have no clue. It's insane. Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah. I don't know. Harry Styles is, definitely that dude.
Yeah.
Where, there's a young or not even young because he likes them.
Yeah. Wasn't he with Naomi Campbell?
What?
Wasn't there rumors about him and Naomi Campbell?
I know there was
the supermodel.
Somebody that was, like, older than him.
Interesting.
I don't know
I could have sworn it was her.
But I also saw something on TikTok about how, like, we need to talk about how Harry Styles has been groomed from a young age, and how, like, women can be predators too. Because, like, when he was 16 or 17, like, he was seeing these older women, but it was, I don't know, it wasn't frowned upon, I guess, because he's a guy.
Yeah.
And versus, like, a 16 or 17-year-old girl dating, like, a 35-year-old man. It's like, well, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Because he was, like, a boy, and maybe he looked, I don't know, older or whatever. But I know he does like them older.
Yeah. I'm looking at the list of all his girlfriends. Like, I just typed in Harry Styles girlfriends, and there is a very, very long list.
Oh, I'm doing it.
Oh my goodness. And he's like so young. Oh, wow. There's a lot of people on this list.
Lots of people.
Oh, yeah, of course. Taylor Swift is one of them. No offense to Taylor, but I feel like she's dated everybody. But, oh, wow. Yeah, so I don't know. Do you think that's going to last? Well, like, what are your thoughts on this?
No, I don't think it's going to last. But it does make me feel sad for Jason Sudeikis, you know? Because it's like,
it makes me so sad. Because, again, Ted Lasso, if anyone has not watched it, watch it. Like, your heart. And it just makes me see Jason Sudeikis in a different light, too. Like, I adore him, and now I just feel so, like, heartbroken for him. So I'm hoping, like, things work out for him. Because it makes me sad.
Were they just separating, or were they getting a divorce?
No, they weren't even married. They've been engaged this entire time.
Oh, my God, that's right.
Yeah, they've been engaged. They've never gotten married.
And poor guy, he probably thought, like, oh, we're just going to take a break.
Yeah.
We'll get back together.
Yes.
It's rough.
So sad. Yeah. So, Jason, I'm here for you if you need someone to talk to.
Jesus Christ.
I feel for you. I'm so sad for you. I will help you through this. We'll find you somebody that deserves you, Jason.
Who can you see him with?
Oh, my God. I don't know.
Like
somebody who's just not famous. Like, he just needs someone who's just, like...
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I think. I think he needs somebody who... isn't in the spotlight. That's what he needs. He needs quiet. That's what he deserves.
Hometown girl.
Yes, hometown girl. So
like a Matt Damon.
I'm rooting for you, Jason. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be good.
Okay. Another separation or breakup. Kim and Kanye.
Is this really happening?
I think so. I think it's time. I think that's really happening.
I think it's really happening because every time all the articles I read say divorce and quotes, so I don't know. Like neither of them have addressed anything.
I think they're just like separated at the moment.
Yeah, I think I've read that they are living
separately.
So
which they were like during quarantine because he was in like Wyoming or something.
Oh yeah, their ranch or something like that.
But I thought I read somewhere that after his like presidential bid, like that was it for her. Like that's all she could take.
Yeah.
And like in all fairness, like I don't really care for the Kardashians too much. Like I get what they've done for like pop culture in general. But like I do feel bad for her because I mean Kanye is obviously suffering from some type of mental illness. And, like, the way that he went off on, like, those Twitter rants, like, against her and her mom. And, like,
yeah, didn't he announce, like, saying, like, oh, she was going to have an abortion when she was pregnant with North? Like, that's private. Yeah.
And, like, yes, that's private. And as much as their life is on display for, like, the show, there are things that they still probably want to keep private. And that's something that's like, super intimate. And, like, for a woman to contemplate that decision, it's not something that they contemplate lightly.
Exactly.
So I hope he gets the help that he needs.
Absolutely.
And they can have like an amicable split.
Yeah.
They have a ton of kids. How many kids do they have?
I think they can because like you said, they pretty much for the most part live separate lives anyways. Mm-hmm. So I think distance is like the best thing for them, for sure.
Do you like my classy glassware?
I've been drinking out of red Solo cups. All like I put my Coke Zeros into Dennis. Like we have glasses. I'm like I want to put it in a Solo cup.
Right. Because we have disposable stuff right now because you can't get anything out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
So this is wine in a Solo cup. It's very high school.
Classy. Keeping it classy, girl.
Always.
Keeping it classy. So yeah, hopefully Kanye gets the help that he needs and things works out for the kids and everything. Because that's sad.
Exactly.
It's sad. It is really sad. Next, what do we have next?
Somebody else that may need some help.
Yeah. What's going on, Army Hammer? What's going on?
I don't know.
I am so confused.
I have no idea.
I think it's totally a lie that the wife has no idea that she's blindsided by this. That's something you can't hide forever. Like, she had to have an idea that he was a little off his rocker.
Right. So, I don't know if nobody knows what's been going on. Armie Hammer has made claims that he's a cannibal. And he just seems to be going down a really weird road. There was a video of him licking like white crystals off like a friend's hand in the car. And there was something that I saw on TikTok as well about Armie Hammer, because like there were leaked DMs that he had sent to women.
Yes.
And there's been like talk about him not adhering to like BDSM rules. So like he's into that kind of stuff, and like he wouldn't like when somebody said a safe word, like he would not stop, or like he would use things to like tie around their necks, and like he's just kind of going off the deep end. Yes. And like you said, like there's no way his wife didn't know. Like I feel like obviously this is an encounter that she had with him and was like, fuck no, get me out of this marriage. Yeah.
And then also I literally just read, I forgot who said it, like one of his co-stars or someone that worked with him were like, for the most part, like everyone in Hollywood was under the assumption that he was in an open marriage.
Oh.
Yeah.
With
so
how much
it's a known thing that he's got his kinks that are a little questionable, and definitely the wife had to know. I'm not buying this comes as a shock to me. Girl, you knew and you ran, which got me good for you.
Right. So, I mean, she's maybe just trying to like save face for him, saying like, I don't know, like instead of throwing him under the bus, like, yeah, he's a nut job, or like, I don't know, like
for sure.
I don't know. But like, doesn't he post pictures of like meat and like
and like rape fantasies that he had, and like wanting to eat like, you know, females? I don't know. It's really,
wasn't there something about like a toe? Like he sent a DM to like somebody about like cutting off her toe.
Yes.
I don't know. It's a lot.
Yeah. So he had to back out of a movie that he was doing with J-Lo. So he backed out of that project. While backing out, like he made a statement saying like these rumors aren't true, but so much stuff keeps coming out. So,
well, something's got to be true.
Yeah.
Got to be some truth to these lies.
Yes. He seems a little cuckoo. So hopefully he gets the help that he needs.
Did you see that J-Lo and Lady Gaga are going to be performing at Biden's inauguration?
Yes. And speaking of other performances, if anyone doesn't know, The Weeknd is going to perform the halftime show at the Super Bowl.
Oh, really?
I'm excited for that. That is February 7th.
Because I feel like he's going to do something, because his past, like these past performances, like this year, have been something, like strange. He keeps wearing like prosthetics.
Yeah, the last reveal, like it looked like he had major insane like plastic surgery, like to look like, was it the cat lady or whatever? He had like huge fillers and like all that stuff. So yeah, I don't know what to expect with this performance, but I'm excited. I can't wait. So
I'm excited too, because he has not been quiet about like police brutality or anything in like I think his VMA performance too, or like one of his acceptance speeches. He said something. So I wonder how that's gonna look on such a big platform, especially for like those Americans that think like, you know, football is like this all-American sport and may not agree with that kind of message. So we'll see how that goes down.
Yeah. So, I mean, I only watch the Super Bowl for performances anyway, so.
Same. But so our episode comes out on Tuesdays, obviously, and it's going to be the day before the inauguration, the 20th. Also, I just want to say something that we missed was the riots that happened at the Capitol.
Oh, Lord.
Something that I mean, I was at work and I was like, what is happening right
Same.
now?
I was like, should we go home? Like, should we like go home and like bunker down? Like, I feel this doesn't feel safe.
It was the weirdest thing. So I work in retail and like literally nobody's talking about this. And I'm like on my phone on CNN and I was like, what? Like no siren, like nothing. Guys, we're okay. All right, people are still
Yeah.
shopping. Like, what is happening?
What
Like,
is going on? It felt that was a weird day, and then so
so
Wednesday is going to
surreal.
be even weirder. Like the girls and I at work were talking. I'm like, do we have to like come into work? I feel like everyone should just stay home and like be with family because I don't know what's going to happen.
So like I'm just really hoping nothing happens, right?
Yes.
I'm hoping everyone's just like overly cautious.
Yes.
I'm just so worried for everybody that's going to be there, like Biden, Kamala Harris, Lady Gaga, J-Lo, like all these people. Just fingers crossed for nothing, just
Yes.
nothing, right?
Yes.
Just like talk and chatter
just talk.
and being
I mean,
overly precautious.
I have very little faith in the human race because of this past year, but I'm hoping that's just prove me wrong.
I don't know if it's the human race, just Americans.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I trust no one, absolutely no one. I don't care who, where, what you do. I don't trust you. But America, let's get our shit together, you guys. Come on, let's get it together.
So here's hoping for some change. I don't know. But, all right. Just had to get it out.
Yes.
Happy news. Emma Roberts gave birth to her baby.
Yes, little baby boy named Rhodes. We have a name. You know, that makes me so happy when I hear names.
I don't know why I thought his name was like Hoxton or something. No?
Hoxton?
I don't know.
That's a fun name. I've never heard of that name before.
Okay, I made that up. Anyway, Emma Stone is going to name her kid that.
Oh.
Okay, so Emma Roberts had her baby. Congratulations, baby boy. Emma Stone.
Yes, we mentioned that there were rumors that she was pregnant, and it is definitely confirmed. She's been spotted out with a big baby bump.
Yeah, she's with child. But I told you, I'm like, that's not a new baby bump because she just got married.
Yeah, I believe she got married over quarantine because she got engaged in December of 2019, if I remember correctly. Okay. So they obviously got married during, like, lockdown or something, like a private ceremony, and immediately tried to have a baby. And she is very preggers, so I'm excited for that news.
Yeah, but she hasn't said anything, right?
No, no confirmation or anything like that, but as a baby bump, we know.
Obvious, she has a baby in her belly.
Obviously. So cute. But yeah, I don't think there's any other baby news. I felt like everyone was getting pregnant, but...
No. Oh, but a new couple that I wanted to talk about and forgot. I think Lori Harvey, Steve Harvey's daughter, and Michael B. Jordan are dating.
Oh. Interesting. Does she do any like acting or anything like that, or is she?
I think so. But like she's a very gorgeous woman. So that's a very beautiful couple. But I can't stop thinking, and I hate that every sentence that I start now sounds like I saw a TikTok because like it sounds so dumb. But I did see a TikTok of this person that said, or was trying to disprove that actual celebrity relationships, like if they were real or not, are just a publicity stunt. And like Selena Gomez and The Weeknd, like their relationship was centered around like both of their albums dropping. And then Michael B. Jordan and Steve Harvey's daughter now are dating. And I feel like this it's not huge, but my manager came up to me one day and was like, hey, if you see any, it's the specific brand and Lori Harvey collaboration, don't put it on the floor because we're going to do a special release of it. And I was like, wait, what? She's like, yeah, she's doing a special collab with like this brand. So
interesting.
And that's instantly went off in my head. I was like, damn. Is this a real relationship or is this just like a publicity stunt?
Interesting. Does he have anything coming out?
I don't know.
Anything? Because he was in Black Panther. Are they going to do any? Or do they have any new installments or something coming out? I'm not sure.
I don't think they start filming until maybe this year.
Yeah.
Or next year for the second one.
We got to keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
That's all I could think of. But yeah, we'll see if he has anything in the works. But I was like,
Yeah, because I don't pay attention to Steve Harvey. Did not know he had a daughter.
Yeah, she's
So that's one way for her name to get out there for people to like hear her name and then, oh, she has a clothing line? Oh, okay. She's dating Michael B. Jordan? Yeah.
right.
Ooh,
Yeah.
clever.
Right?
Interesting. Okay.
Like, I don't want to like disprove the legitimacy of their relationship because of that they're in it for the long haul. Like, great, beautiful. Yeah. But also at the same time, antennas are up.
Okay, keep an eye out on that. Ooh, interesting. That makes sense, though. It does make sense.
So we should like pay attention with like
to these new couple alerts.
Yeah, and just see like who's got something happening.
But I feel like also if it's publicity, there's not a lot. Were there a lot of pictures and stuff when Selena Gomez and The Weeknd were? I felt like there was like hardly any like pictures or anything of them together.
So it showed there were like paparazzi photos of them sneaking out of like the back of a restaurant together.
Okay.
And like that was them like whatever. They're coming out as like a couple. And then just like red carpet pictures and stuff like that.
Okay.
But like there were like rarely pictures of them like kissing.
Right. Holding hands or anything like that. Okay. With these new couples, we need to keep an eye out on the PDA. Where these pictures are and like being taken. Yeah, we need to analyze these photos and determine if it's real or not. Because with Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde, they have the movie. Damn. I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Especially she just broke off her engagement. So I don't know. Yeah, we gotta keep an eye out on that. Interesting. Ooh, okay. We're gonna get our investigation on.
We will define the legitimacy of a relationship that we're not in. None of those. They're not our friends. They're not here to confirm it, but we'll say yes, no.
We'll just give our thoughts on it, okay? Just thoughts and speculation.
Yay.
What we say is not. Don't take what we say as truth.
Bible. But yeah, I just thought that was cool.
That's a good point. Okay, yeah, we will keep an eye out on that for sure. For sure. What do we have next?
Dun 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 dun.
The Sex and the City reboots. Yes. What are your thoughts on this?
I'm excited.
Yes.
Right? Excited to see the gals again, but there's no Samantha.
And I'm sorry, Samantha made that show.
She did.
I loved her, how unapologetic she was. Like she was the best. She was the best. My favorite thing, and I always see like clips of it on TikTok, when I believe it was in the first season or second season, where they go to this their mutual friend's like baby shower, and like the girl stole Charlotte's baby name. So in the fact, like, like Samantha does not want kids, like she's not about that, but like that's her friend and you stole her friend's baby name, and she's like, you bitch, like immediately came to her defense. And she's like, let's go. Like Samantha, like that's the friend that you want in your corner all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's upsetting that she's not going to be a part of it. I don't know what the drama is. Sarah Jessica Parker says that she has no hate toward her. Like we don't know what happened behind scenes, but Kim Cattrall has kind of hinted that there was drama and stuff, so we don't know what it was, but Sarah Jessica Parker has always shot it down, so I don't know. But it's sad that she won't be a part of it. And there's rumors that Caitlyn Jenner might be in an episode or two.
It could be cool.
Yeah, so it's going to be 10 episodes on HBO Max. And yeah, I'm interested to see. Don't know if Mr. Big's going to be a part of it. Like, they haven't like revealed much.
Yeah. I don't know who commented, but it was like a comments by celeb post saying that every episode should have a different Samantha, and they gave their like 10 celebrities, and like
Leslie Jordan was one of them.
Leslie Jordan was on it.
I vote for that. I think he should be in it. Has he ever been in an episode?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think he should be in an episode. They need to bring him on. I love him.
Yeah. But I don't know what it's going to be about either. I mean, but if it comes to like, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm not happy about it. I'm still going to watch it because I want to see how it's going to be. But I'm I'm hurt that Samantha's not going to be a part of it.
Yeah.
It's upsetting.
Like, Could they have like done? I would have been down for like just recap or updates on their lives.
Yeah.
Up until this point, and like all of them didn't have to be in every episode. Like if the beef with like SJP and Kim Cattrall was there, then like they don't have to be in an episode together. It could just be like Charlotte and Miranda, and Samantha, or just Samantha on her own, just like finding her way.
Yeah, so I don't know how it's good. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine it's a complete reboot. I think it's just more continuation episodes of just, you know, more up-to-date stuff about them. But yeah, I wonder what their excuse is going to be for Samantha to not be there.
What if they just, like, don't address it?
Oh.
Just erase her.
No. I bet you they're going to do a lot of, like, where they're talking on the phone with her. Oh, I just got off the phone with Samantha. Like, all stuff like that, maybe. But they need to address her. They cannot not address Samantha. They can't do that. They can't do that. No.
No.
Damn it.
No, they can't do that.
No, they can't do that. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. All right. So we're about to get into it.
Oh my God. I've been waiting for this. I'm so excited. I can't.
I'm like, okay, so if you haven't watched Bridgerton yet, Bridgerton.
Stop listening because this is spoiler central.
Yes. And if, like, again, if you haven't watched it, just go watch it. Like I watched it in a night and then like the next day. So I guess you could say like 2 sittings I watched it. How many episodes are there? Like 9?
There were 8, I think.
8.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, if you don't want to hear any spoilers, I would hop off now.
What are your thoughts?
Okay, so as soon as because you watched it first.
Yes, I watched it all in one day, New Year's Day.
Okay. And I was like, I was putting it off for the longest. I was like, I don't know if I want to watch this. Like this, it looked like a teenager show. Like it didn't look like it would appeal to me. And then even when I started it, like the intro was very like, la la la, like, I don't know, just like very, I don't know how to describe it. And I text you, and I'm like, this is very Gossip Girl 1800s.
Yes.
Like, very that. And then, but also in the first episode, you see, I forgot the fucking brother's name. The one that was just...
the older brother?
Yeah.
That's Anthony.
Anthony.
And they say Anthony, but it's Anthony, yes.
Banging the opera singer up against the tree. So I was like, okay, so maybe I'll stay.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. Cool.
Well,
so I was thinking, I'm like, how is this going to be? Like, what is this going to be about? And then when I saw that, I'm like, oh, I'm on board for this. Let's continue.
Thoughts? I liked it. Mainly for obviously Duke Hastings and
I'm going to try to say his name correctly. Regé-Jean Page.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah, so the only other thing I've seen him in, which is the complete opposite of this, is Roots, where there's a very sad story, obviously. And then to see him in this.
Yes, because I've only seen him in, like, promotional stuff, because I believe he was in a show called For the People. So I saw him in trailers for that. Never got to watch the show. And I think he also has a little, like, character in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yes. So I recognized him a little bit. I didn't know it was acting or anything like that. But yeah, when, he is flawless. Let's just say that. He is, there's not anything wrong with that man. Nothing wrong with that man. And I was looking for a flaw. I'm like, something's got to be wrong with him. I need to.
Respectfully, I was looking.
He can't be that perfect, but, kind of perfect. He is kind of perfect, and I am immediately social media stalked him, love him, obsessed with him. I love him.
Yeah.
Him and Anthony.
The brother.
Yes. I love them both.
In real life.
I love them both. But no, in the show too, I love them. I don't know what it was. Like I love them. They were awesome.
I did have a little bit of an issue with Daphne's sister. What was her name?
Eloise.
Eloise. Mm-hmm. And she was like 40 years old.
Yeah. But so is the girl that plays Penelope. She's 34 playing a 17-year-old.
She's 12. Don't tell me that.
She's 34 years old.
That's a 14-year-old girl.
So if anyone doesn't know, her name is Nicola. Oh my God, I follow
what?
Coughlin or something like that. I follow her on Instagram because I'm a fan of hers. She is in a show called Dairy Girls on Netflix. So if you like,
you told me to watch this show.
Yeah, if you like UK humor, so it's about a group of girls in Derry, London. I believe it's Ireland. So the accents are pretty thick, so you kind of have to like pay attention. It's funny. It's adorable. I love the show. And the easiest watch, there's only 2 seasons. I think like 6 episodes each season. They're like 20 minutes long. It's a really quick watch. And she also plays a high schooler. But yeah, she is 34 years old.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she has such a baby face.
The genetics.
Yes, she is flawless.
Oh my God. I did not expect that. She literally looked like she was prepubescent.
No. Penelope, she is actually 34, the actress.
Oh, man. She got me, too, a couple times. Like, when she was crying, I was like, Pete, don't cry.
I love her. Oh, and she's also in the show Harlots, if anyone watches Harlots on Hulu. She has a little part. She's not a big part, but she's also in that show, too. But it was the reason why I found out about Bridgerton. Because I follow her on Instagram, and then she, like, when it came out, like, the casting, I'm like, Shonda Rhimes? Maybe this will be good. So I was interested in watching it because of her, and then actually watching it, I'm like, ooh.
Got me.
You
got me good.
I'm stuck.
No, I did love, like, the spirit of Eloise and, like, her character. It was just so hard for me to believe that she was a younger sister.
Yeah.
I know they tried with the bangs and everything.
Okay, the bangs.
Mm-mm. Oh, Daphne's bangs.
Is it a thing for period pieces? Because in Pride and Prejudice, did you ever see Pride and Prejudice with Keira Knightley?
No.
I ended up watching it because also saw that on TikTok. Everyone had an obsession with it. I'm like, what is the obsession with this movie? I need to watch it.
Right.
Still don't see the obsession with it. But she had horrible bangs too. I'm like, is it a thing to have bad bangs if you're an unmarried female in like the 1700s, 1800s? Like, I don't get it. No, because
Courtney Cox had him in Scary Movie or Scream 3, whatever it was. It's just, I don't know. But it was bad.
It's pretty bad.
Definitely.
Pretty bad. But other than that, I loved it. And I loved how they took modern music and played it in classical. I died. I'm like, this is
from the very first episode. I was like, is that Ariana Grande?
Best. Yeah. I love it.
Okay. So I saw a TikTok where somebody said the first episode that Daphne, I forgot her name in real life.
Phoebe something. Denver?
Yes.
No. Phoebe something.
Filmed with Renee
Jean.
Yes. Was the scene in the library on their honeymoon when he's going down on her. That was the first scene they filmed together.
Oh my God.
Why?
What a way to break the ice.
Literally. I mean, I guess that's good because then it's like they figured out a way to like get comfortable around each other. Like, we're going to be doing this a lot. Okay, but all right. So going back to whatever. It's progressing like a normal series, right? There's like some sexual tension.
Yes.
Anthony's getting it on with this opera girl that's like forbidden because he's a lord and she's not a lady. And then Daphne they're promenading with all these people. And then like things with her and the Duke start to get a little weird. Like he tells her to like touch herself and stuff. And so it's like, And then I got into this mindset of like, how old is Daphne?
I read an article. I think her character is like 20.
Okay, good. Because I was like, if she's like 16.
No, her character is 20, and I think the Duke is 29.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes me feel better.
Yes. But it pisses me off that, like, back in the day, that's how it was. The men could go off and, like, screw whoever they wanted, and the women, like, she was oblivious. Like, her mother did not teach her about sex, and she didn't have a best friend who could talk to her about it. Like, even, like, the characters, Eloise and Penelope, how do you get pregnant without a husband? Yeah. It's like, oh my God, can you imagine living back then like that? Like, you had to go to your maid because it was okay for your maid to have premarital sex, but not you.
Right. Exactly.
So messed up.
So, yes, that. And then, what else happened? Oh, he was just, the promise that he kept to himself, to his mean daddy. And, like, I think for that being, like, this, like, the hill he's going to die on, I was just like, Really, bro?
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I was like, that is the stupidest reason.
Like, that's so... Okay, so I don't know. And then I felt bad for her, too, because she didn't know.
Yeah.
Right?
She truly did not understand it, which that broke my heart. I'm like, oh my God, this poor girl really doesn't know.
Yes.
Because, like, when he started, doing the method,
so
I'm like,
she had like a 10-second man, and then
lied.
And she's like, does that hurt you?
Yeah.
Because it's like, it looks painful, bruh. What are you doing? But every time he would just like, bloop. Nope, not gonna do that.
Yeah, when he started doing that, I'm like, oh, he's lying to her. Because I thought when he said I can't have kids, I thought he really couldn't. Because I think at the time when he said he couldn't, he didn't.
No, he didn't specify.
He didn't specify, and I don't know if it was specified in his storyline yet that he made that exact like no kids or something like that. I can't remember, but I took it as too like, oh my God, he knows he's infertile. Like, I'm like, how did they know that back then? I'm like, oh, maybe he was kicked by a horse. Oh, something like I just like was thinking of things. I'm like, what happened? What happened? No. Liar. He didn't lie. He thought she understood. To his defense, he thought she understood that.
I'm not even gonna give him that.
But still, can't have kids and won't have kids are two different things.
Exactly, and that's what she said.
Yes.
Like, no, like you lied to me.
Yeah.
But she got him.
Mm-hmm.
She got him good.
She got him.
So, okay. Episode 5 is their wedding, right? So
I can't remember maybe.
So then the end of episode 5 is when it gets like they get down in that inn because like he's just being super cold to her.
And then he says, like, "I burned for you.
I burned for you.
I burned for you."
Off to the races. But the part where he's like undressing in front of her and she's like on the bed and then she just like stares at it for a little bit. I saw her like doing a TikTok of like her reaction to it. She's like, "It's pretty. I know it's pretty." It's like, it has to be pretty for you to be looking at it like that. And then episode 6 is just, I felt like I shouldn't have been watching that in the daytime. I had to like lower the volume on my TV because I was just like, this is a lot. This is a lot.
No, it was just enough for me.
Okay. But yeah, all of episode 6 was just honeymoon central.
Yes. Like I said, I made sure I'm like, I need something wrong. I need there to be something wrong with him. Not even a pimple on that ass. Nothing.
He's great.
Not even a dimples are cute, but nothing, no blemish, nothing. I'm like, this man is too perfect. He is too perfect.
But yeah, so I think I told you I tried, I don't know if it was the last episode. I was trying to watch it and I fell asleep on it.
Oh, baby.
And then I woke up and I saw the ending. I was like, damn it. So then I rewind it. And I went to the part that I thought I fell asleep on, and then I fell asleep again. I was like, what the hell's wrong with me? So I had to watch it the next day. But in the end, okay, so Daphne thinks she's pregnant for a little bit because she got on top. Because every other time he was on top and he was able to...
Yeah, she made sure he did not pull away.
And that's when he's like, Daphne, I'm sorry. I kept a promise to myself and my father. And it's just like, just fuck up, dude. Like, get over it. Like, you found a woman that you actually love. Like, just have a fucking family. You're not going to be your dad.
Yes.
And then I felt so bad when they were at the opera and she
started crying. And, my heart just like, oh. Yeah. So sad.
But I don't know if I watched that episode correctly, the last one, because I don't know how she got pregnant. I just know they had a baby.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how they got there, but they had a baby.
You don't know how they got there. So did you watch where she threw a ball? They had a ball. Yeah, so when it started raining and like it was supposed to be like their last event together because they were gonna part ways basically. And she basically said to him like, I love all of you, whether you think it's perfect or not, like whatever you think you deserve, like that's not, you basically gave a whole speech and told him that she loved him and it just, took off from there. And then,
okay.
Basically that's all it was. But yeah, so hopefully there's going to be more seasons because each sibling has a book.
Okay.
They each have their book. The second book is about Anthony, and I am so excited. Of course, I go try to check out the book, and it's like on hold, and there's like 50 people ahead of me because I have like a digital library thing, so I have to wait because I'm definitely going to read them to see if they hold up to the show. Because I love the show, so I hope the books are as good.
Yeah. Who do you think Lady Whistledown is?
They say it at the end of the episode.
They didn't.
Yeah, they did. They hinted as to who it was. Fool.
Who?
It's Penelope.
Oh, what? No. Okay. So, what's your face? Eloise was onto the dress shop girl,
yes,
right?
That was a whole huge misunderstanding.
It's not her.
Not her.
See,
it's
See,
Penelope.
I didn't know. How? Where's the hinting?
The hinting. Well, first of all, she's the only one that knew about the cousin being pregnant and stuff. What other hints were there? I don't know. There were hints, but it's Penelope. She's Lady Whistledown.
Why was there a bee in the window?
Oh, I think that's how the father died. I don't know if they said it in the show, but I was like reading like things like the father was stung by a bee and had an allergic reaction and died, is my understanding. So that's why I also want to read the book, because that was like an Easter egg from the book. And I think Anthony has a fear of bees because that's how his father died, and he's afraid that it's going to happen to him or something like that. But that's another reason why I want to read the book. But yeah, the bee has something to do with the book series, and I think that's how the father died.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the Penelope thing went right over my head.
Yeah. And then, like, the one random daughter that, like, shows up in, like, the last episode, it's like, where did you come from?
Yeah, she, like, came from, like, university.
Like,
or wherever
who are you?
There's so many damn Bridgerton kids.
So many!
Okay, so we both took that BuzzFeed quiz, right?
Yes.
Which, like, Bridgerton, whatever cast member you should be paired with.
Yes.
And you got?
Didn't I get Simon?
I thought you said you got Duke Hastings.
Yeah, that's Simon.
Simon Duke Hastings.
Yes, and you got Colin.
I got Colin Bridgerton.
You got Colin Bridgerton.
And I said a dummy for a dummy.
Yeah. And then if anyone's following our TikTok, I did the filter thing where it, like, whatever. I was drunk when I did it, and I kept getting people. I had no idea who they were. And I realized after the next day, I'm like, oh, I know who those people were, but I was drunk. And I'm like, who the fuck is this person? I'm like, who the hell is this person?
I feel like there were so many people
characters. I kept getting background characters.
But I also watched that TikTok before I watched the series, so I was like, oh, none of these names make any sense to me. But yeah, all in all, it's a good watch.
It's a good watch.
Sorry, dropped my phone.
It's a good
would
watch.
Recommend.
So, big recommendation. Excited for any new seasons that they're going to have. Are you binging anything new?
Yes. Well, it's not new. It's actually really old, and I didn't realize how old it was. The 100. The 100. It's on Netflix. And I didn't know it was on the CW before.
Yeah. It's so good.
I started watching it on, like, on Thursday, maybe? Yeah. Yes. And today is Sunday, and I'm on season 3 already.
Nice.
Just kind of going through it.
It's so good. Yeah, years ago, like over 6 years ago, so when I was still in Illinois or Chicago working at my last job, one of my coworkers, he and I always talked about like shows and movies and stuff like that. He's like, watch The 100. Like, he was like, I promise you, you're going to love it. Obsessed with it. He and I would always like text about it. I'm like, hey, the new season's on Netflix. Oh, and like just like always love the show. Did not come to realize that Clark and Bellamy, they're married. They got married, I think, last year or the year prior. And when I saw it on Instagram, because I follow her, I'm like, what? I immediately tagged my friend. I'm like, did you know about this? He's like, oh my God, no. So and like the fandom went insane that they were actually dating and got married.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if anything happens with them. I'm only on season 3, like I said, but I feel like there's tension, like there's vibes between them. There has been stuff. So
where I left off at, no.
Okay.
No, they just become like the best of friends, basically. Gotcha. But okay. I love him. He is great. He's great in the show. He's amazing. And yeah, I need to catch up because I think I stopped at like season 5, and I think they ended with season 7.
7, yes. Which I just found out today because I did a little research. I was like, I thought I was just going to watch like 2 seasons. I didn't think this show had that many seasons.
Yeah.
And then I saw 7 seasons. I was like, I'm in this for the long haul. We are going to see this all the way through. I feel like I'm watching Lost again because Lost was like 7 seasons.
Yes, it's very good, well written. They have so many characters, but somehow managed to like include them all, tie everything together. And
which is why I feel like I'm watching Lost again, because I feel like I'm 3 seasons in, and I feel like Lost started to get this way too, about like 3 or 4 seasons in. If you try to explain to somebody that's never seen it, it's like, we got these people and this people and this people. They're like, what the are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm just like, you gotta watch it. It all makes sense. Trust me. But I just love the concept of the show because I feel like that's something that can actually happen.
Exactly. That's what drew me in. I'm like, this is good.
So if nobody's watched it. So it's basically about these people that live in space. They live in, it's called the Ark, which is 12 space stations because Earth had like nuclear fallout.
Yes.
It was
and they had to wait 100 years for everything to be, what's that word?
Radiation free,
basically. But they only reached 99 years. They still had a year to go, but they needed to make sure it was livable because they were running out of time on the Ark. So they sent these kids.
I thought they had 100 more years to go.
No, it's supposed to be 100 years for it to be radiation free or safe for them to live there. They reached 99 years. So they took 100 of these juveniles, basically, like these juvenile delinquents. And that were like sent them down to Earth to make sure they're able to survive. And the kid, I say kids because they were basically teenagers, they were like, F you guys. You guys sent us down here with the chance to die. We're taking over, basically. And
we're going to make it our world.
It's insane what happens, everything that gets involved. It's crazy. So recommend it for anyone who has not watched it.
And then the thing that even drew me in more was the grounder named Lincoln.
Oh, yes!
And I was like, Lincoln?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, I loved him. Oh, I loved him. He was one of my favorite characters.
Yes. Lincoln was great. So, yeah, season 3, I'm in it. Join me on this journey to finish the 100.
Okay, yes. I will finish because, like I said, I think I stopped at season 5. So I will pick up from there.
Okay. But I think that's all I've been watching. I don't know if I've watched anything else.
Yeah, I have not watched anything else. I need to. There's a Night Stalker documentary on Netflix.
I saw that.
Watch that. February 5th, I think, was it called Maria Malcolm with Zendaya and just found out Denzel Washington's kid. I'm so excited because it's from the creator of Euphoria, so you know it's going to be good. So yeah, all I've been watching is Frasier. I've been popping an edible before bed, watching Frasier, cracking up, and going to sleep. So it's the best.
I'm very sad that The Office is gone from Netflix now.
Oh yeah, it's on Peacock now. But if anyone is having office withdrawals, listen to the Office Ladies podcast because Jenna Fisher and Angela Kinsley, they watch every episode and like give you backstories to everything, and it's the best because you hear things that you didn't know about when they were filming. It's awesome. It takes you back. It's nice to listen to.
Nice.
Yeah, so highly recommend that.
Good
but
recommendation.
Other than that, I don't think we have anything else.
Nope.
No. Any recommendations or advice or anything? I do have one. One Christmas present I received was a laser hair removal thing. I've been using it, and I am seeing results, and it's only been 2 weeks. This would be the 3rd week. Absolutely love it.
Okay. What's it called?
Oh, I wasn't prepared for that. It begins with a B. I think like Beamia or something like that.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know if I have any advice. Nope. Just stay safe, people.
Yes, it's called Beamia. It's from Amazon.
Okay.
Hair removal. It's a little gun thing that you just do, and I absolutely love it. So recommend that for anyone who is interested in making that purchase.
You can use it in your spot.
Yes.
I wear a mask all the time, so then I forget.
That's the good thing. Wearing a mask, you don't need it.
Little whiskers here.
Don't need it. But yeah, until next time. Bye.
Bye.